This is Will. I'm coming at you with another devlog here. However, this time, this particular devlog is for a different game. This particular devlog here is for a smaller game called Come At Me. My whole goal right now, right, is that I want to be able to make games that have a story, that have something interesting to them, right? Something that people can relate to in whatever way. And so right now, what I'm actually doing, what I'm planning to do is I want to work on Righteous, right, which would be the big kind of story game that I want. And then I want to go ahead and make a game, right, just a small little arcadey kind of game about every month and a half, maybe 2 months or so, right? That way I can go ahead and get some more ideas from different projects that I'm doing, but at the same time I'm still working on the bigger project, right? And by completing these smaller ones, I'm hoping that it'll help me to kind of stay motivated to continue to work on the bigger project, right? So for Come At Me here, for this particular game, this is a arcade game, right? It's wave based, so you'll have different waves of enemies that come at you. You are a guy with a katana, and you go ahead and you kind of toss out your katana. But this particular katana, this is a special katana, in which is kind of like Thor's hammer in a bit, but where when you throw the katana, it'll come back towards you, right? And so the player can move around in 8 directions, right? And the enemies, they'll be able to move up, down, left, and right. That way, it kind of makes it a little bit more challenging to play the game and to kill off the enemies, but at the same time, it'll make it more fun because it's a bit more unique. So right now, I actually just finished the AI. I have a few different enemies right now, and the first one is a mushroom. I thought this was a pretty cool idea, and I think my animations for my little mushroom guy are pretty dang cool. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys what I've got with this little mushroom guy. Right now, the player can die, enemies can die, but nothing really happens. I have a lot of debug stuff going on because I'm checking the AI pathing as well as tweaking their attacks and animations and stuff like that, just to make it so that it's all uniform. However, for this one, I'm actually using, I'm still using GameMaker Studio 2, right? But at the same time, I'm actually using an external editor this time. So I didn't know this, but Visual Studio Code actually has a extension for GML. So I've been using that just as a way to kind of get used to using external editors, because I know that most programs or most engines or most software that is being developed won't be developed inside of something like GameMaker Studio, where I can go ahead and, let's say, open up the player, right, and then I can just start typing in code right into whatever of these events that are needed, right? And so I've been using Visual Studio Code. So right here, this is all the code for the player, and then over here I have code for my global variables, right, for all of the different global stuff that's going on, as well as for my enemies. So you see I have my script enemy properties, right? I got my enemy cooldowns. I have the shrooms attack, right? I have their movement, right? Then I have their base variables and so on and so forth, right? And so I wanted to go ahead and show you guys what this was about, what it kind of looked like. I want to get some feedback from everyone as well, and if you have anything that you think I can improve from what you see in this little devlog, please do let me know. All right. So hope you guys will enjoy this. This will be kind of cool. So let me show you what I got here. So take a sip of water. So you can see right now I have a bunch of debug stuff. This white line here shows the pathing of the enemy towards the player. When it gets to a certain point, it will delete the path, stop the enemy, and then let the enemy shoot its projectile. Right? So you can see the player moves around in just the 8 directions, but I can go ahead and attack the enemy. I do have screen shake right now as well. See, there we go. And if I were to go ahead and left click, I can go ahead and put down some more enemies. Right? Then try and survive for as long as I possibly can with more enemies. I'm going to put down some more, let's say. And I died. So I got hit by other projectiles, and now I'm dead. As you can see, there's still some bugs, right? So they all kind of sort of get put together. I'm considering making it so they can move diagonally as well, just so that they don't stack up as much like this, right? But right now, it's kind of sort of what I got. It is working pretty good. Again, see, you got my screen shake going on. That works just fine, right? I'm dead, so I can't move. I can't do anything. All of my debugging stuff right now is working just as it should, right? I can go ahead and put down tons and tons and tons of more enemies, right? Just wherever I want. So right now, it's all working good. Right? I have a Trello for this little game as well, so I want to have some demos done as part of my roadmap. As you can see right now, I still need to make a spawner. Technically, I have now finished the Shroom AI, so I can go ahead and check that off as completed. And then I'll be doing a kill count as well as a score tracker. And then in my next sprint, I'll go ahead and do the wave counter and some other stuff, right? So that's kind of what I got right now. Please let me know if you have any ideas that perhaps I could use for this little game, right? Again, this is going to be something small. If you have any enemy ideas, please do let me know. Any of those ideas would sorely, like super be appreciated. Other than that, I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll go ahead and see you guys for the next devlog whenever I make that one. All right, take care.